Hi all, it's Bomber here. I'm going to have a quick look today at Tanoa at the new assets that have been released. The UAVs, the little light armoured vehicles, the vehicle transports, some of the troop types, civilian aircraft, military aircraft, and what hasn't changed, strangely enough. Okay, so I don't know how many of you have heard of this, but this is the MQ-12 Falcon, the UAV helicopter. And this little beastie, I can't get it to work. As you can see, I've got a UAV terminal here. Nothing. Doesn't want to work, but that's okay. We can live with that. It will fly like a chopper. It will handle like a chopper. Whether it's more survivable than a chopper or not, I don't actually know. But we'll see. We'll see. As you can see, it's pretty heavily packed for close air support. They look like Hellfires, don't they? So we'll just have to wait and see. This little baby, these three here, are the Prowlers. Very similar to the CSAT Forces Killings. Same principle. Box frame chassis, like a birdcage chassis. Armed and unarmed variants. And different colours as well. So I've brought this extra one in. This colour scheme, this sand scheme, will be more familiar to those of you who've played a lot of Stratus and Altis. This obviously allows you to put the asset into your Stratus and Altis maps, so you don't miss out, which is great. Okay, got here a group of special forces. I'll just go in close for this. As you can see, with different snipers, we've got a spotter, a jungle sniper, and a sniper. Again, different to the standard forces Mediterranean kind of gear. As you can see from all of them, they've got this much darker pattern. Very similar patterns, but much darker. The guns, same MXs on these soldiers, but again coloured for this new, more jungly terrain. The NVGs these guys have got on are not the same as the NVGs I've got on my character. You can take a look, they're a lot more angular, these new NVGs. There's a set of NVGs which the CSAT guys have, which are fantastic and make them look like, I don't know how to describe it, insects I suppose, multi-eyed insects, and we'll see those in a little bit. I said I'd take a look at what hasn't changed. I'll drive this bad boy around because I'm too lazy to walk. So you can hear these vehicles are actually quite quiet. What hasn't changed is the colour scheme on the APCs and mostly the tanks, which I'm a little saddened at. I was hoping we'd get the darker greens for Tanoa, but we don't appear to have those yet. Hopefully they'll come later on. They're just a skin, so it's just a recolouring. So these are the much awaited V44X Blackfish. We've got three variants. This is a vehicular variant. Now I have tried to drive a vehicle into it. It's not working at the moment, so I'll just get in and we'll open the ramp. Yeah, you can't drive in. You just smash it to the back and shove the thing down the place. As you can see, you just clip through. Yeah, nothing in there. It does appear to be wide enough to get a Prowler in the back. I don't think you'd get anything that large. Certainly the Prowlers will fit in the back of that. And that's alright. That's okay. They do look like the Vertibird from Fallout 4. They really do. But bigger. Much bigger. This is the troop transport variant. In fact, what we'll do is we'll get in the back. Okay. So the troop transport variant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know. 36 apparently is the number of people it'll take. I could be wrong. I can't be bothered to count all those. Somebody can do that for me. I'll just freeze it here. You take a screenshot, count it, and let me know. Okay. And the last variant is the heavy armed variant. This bad boy is a very, very bad boy. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. It's going to rain supreme death down. So we're getting as the left gunner. As you can see from the gunner's seat, you have a cannon, 105mm. You have a Gatling gun, 20mm. Go to the right gunner's seat. You have a 40mm cannon. You can see you haven't got a huge range that you can steer these things around in, but if we go into that view, let's take a pot shot at some rocks over there. As you can see, that'd just give anyone down on the ground a bad day. But yeah, Gatling cannon. What is there to say? Big cannon, 105mm. See if we can't take that tree out. Cough, cough, splutter, splutter. So you really, yeah, you've got, it's a flying tank. Give your altitude. I don't know what the range on this thing is. Let's see if we can range it. 2,400 meters. Take a look at the top right. 2,400 meters. So yeah, you can fly well out of anyone's reach and just give them all a bad day. How far's the cannon, the Gatling? 2,400 meters. What can I say? This thing is gonna, and that's 2,400 meters. This thing is just gonna wreck. So, okay, those are the nice friendly forces. Okay, let's take a look at the CSAT forces. These are the kill-ins, the unarmed light vehicles. As you can see, 2 colours, no, 3 colours, because this bad boy is in the Altis Stratus Mediterranean colours. Armed and unarmed variants. So, again, you can take this bad boy onto the Altis Stratus maps along with the Prowler, and yeah, kind of cool. I do like this in black. Night ops perhaps, or maybe someone with a life server would stick it on as a different type of vehicle. I don't know. Now you know how with the Marshall AMVs they didn't change the colour scheme. They have changed the colour scheme here for these two. So the BTR Camish here in this Pacific camo is just lovely. I think it's much nicer than the Altis Stratus one, but then again, the Altis Stratus one wasn't meant for here. So, but yeah, so I'm certain looking at this, the AMV Marshalls are going to have the right colour scheme when it comes to the map on final release day. Everything here is a preview, so we can be generous and forgive people. This is the Y32 Jan, 2 variants, a troop variant and a transport. Just jump in the passengers, in the pilot seat, open the ramp. As you can see, it has fans in the wing, ducted fans in the wing to give it extra lift, and ducted tailpipes, so it's jet turbine as well. Can't run in the back, can't run in the back. No, can't run in the back. It's the same with the transport variant. Sorry, this is the transport, not the vehicle transport, not the troop transport. So, but if you look at the size of that, and then look at the size of the Killing, I think the Killing will just snugly fit. This little beastie here is the UAV, the KH-3A Feng Wang, I'll get it right. Kind of like a Reaper in its shape, but then again, how many shapes can a winged aircraft actually come in? It's obviously a close air support vehicle. It's got its 4 rockets there, so we'll be doing some targeted lock-on fire and forget missiling of people in vehicles, no doubt. CIA, thanks, we've learned the tricks from you. But this is a really pretty little aeroplane. I do like this. I'm looking forward to being able to fly it. Again, UAV terminal doesn't want to work. Boo! Okay, so this is the troop transport. I'll get this right this time. Variant. Identical, really, in every way, except on the ramp. Got seats. Plenty of little seats. Okay. Bench seats as opposed to separate seats as you get in the Blackfish. But they do the job. They do the job. Okay, so we're going to take a look at some of the troops. Okay. First things first. These are your standard troop. They're using the Katiba or variants of. And just like the NATO Special Forces, they have their own 3 types of ghillie suit: spotter, sniper, and jungle sniper again. And yeah, the camo is just gorgeous on these guys. I just prefer this camo. I think it looks sexy. How effective it is, I don't actually know. We'll see when we get in there. But as you can see, these are all the different sort of the types of uniform variants that they've got, including these big backpacks. Sticking with the big ventilated slots on the top to keep the guys cool. Lovely. And look at those. They look like an HTC Vive headset, don't they? Excuse me, I'll try and get the position where I get flicked around. Or some kind of weird variant of. Fantastic. Like it a lot. Much nicer than the boring headset I've got on here. Now, these are the guys. These are the guys I'm really excited by. These dudes are Viper. Look at this. Hello. Hello. All those eyes. Oh, fantastic. And look. He's got his slippers on. He's a ninja. And they've got different guns as well. I think these are the Type 115s. They are just fantastic. I could just see Wasteland being covered, absolutely riddled in Viper ninjas. I can. I'm really excited. Stupidly, I'm excited over pajamas and a headset that could be from a sci-fi movie. It's almost sort of Predator. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I get overexcited about the silliest things. But, yeah, so that's the CSAT Forces quick look. So, here we are in Georgetown. And we've got our civilians, which have been reskinned to give them more of a Pacific Islander look. Yeah, they're new skins, new outfits. As you can see, these guys are football crazy. Just football crazy. And quite ripped as well. He is particularly swine. I've got not that. Yes, moving on. Not jealous. As you can see, you've got, as I say, you've got new variants here, which is nice. It's nice. They've actually done something different now, which is great. They could have just left the old Mediterranean island clothing and just reskinned the faces and body, but no, they've done the full job, which is quite impressive. Quite impressed with that. These are the gendarmerie. As you can see, they've got the little MP5 machine pistols. Whole new outfits. That's the standard kind of police vest, but reskinned. And no, it works. I like it. I think that's the nicest looking police vest, personally. Pick up, reskinned. And this is the vehicle that some of us have been waiting for anyway. Certainly, if you're on a live server, you'll be wanting to get your hands on one of these. This is the MB 4-wheel drive. It's so obviously a Willys Jeep, but let's not worry about that. There's a reason why it's the Willys Jeep. Damn things get everywhere. One of the factions is going to be the Syndicate, drug smugglers, and these are the Syndicate guys. As you can see, we've now got the original style AK in the game. Stop wiping your brow. You've got original style AKs in the game. If I can get in, he's got machine. Probably no. I imagine that's a 5.56 machine gun. That certainly looks like an FN typey thing, doesn't it? Yeah, fabulous. Not entirely certain which rifle variant that is. We'll have to look that one up later on. But brilliant. So these are your Syndicate, these are your drug smugglers, and your snatchers, and thugs, and yeah, dealers. I believe this guy's a dealer. Yeah, he looks like a dealer as well, doesn't he? He's earned lots of money. He's running around in bare feet. Okay, these are the kind of the equivalent of the FIA. They are the independent forces. Some of these guys are deserters from the military. This one's a military deserter. But they all have the Russian AK type weapons. A cool tiger stripe, which I'd love to see how that works in the jungle, see how effective that is. Tiger stripes tend to be really good in heavy foliage, so we'll see. Okay, AK weapons, Moller type backpacks. They're pretty standard. Moller backpacks crop up all over the world. Some body armour, quite light, but nothing too heavy. Camelback type packs, and yeah, that's your independent forces. Now we've got 3 characters here: Attar, Namdar, and Solomon Maru. The game will come with a story mode. These are the only 3 I've found with names in the game. So either you play as one of them, like a Kerry type character, or you interact with those 3. I don't know. You certainly interact with at least 2 of them. We'll have to see how the story goes. As you can see, Solomon Maru here, older chap, Polynesian, great tats, love his tiger stripe, good lad. CSAT forces, these guys have just got standard Katibas and standard CSAT force outfits. Okay, give you something to think about. Okay, so that's it. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are inspired to go and get the DLC if you haven't got it, or if you can't afford to get it now, wait for it to go on Steam sale. It will be on Steam sale at some point. And I really hope you enjoy the new map, new assets, and for those of you that play the campaigns like I did, that you enjoy the campaigns too. Right, thanks a lot. Bye. Oh, where are my manners? I nearly forgot the rib. This is yeah, rigid hull inflatable boat. Fantastic.